Hi, good morning, dear students. Good morning to everyone. This is Sridhar. I'm working as a assistant professor in St. Peter's Engineering College. Okay, Department of Management. Yesterday we already discussed in our syllabus two complete. We are already completed. Now we will go to discuss with the topic of unit first, business, economics, introduction of business. Okay, unit 1. Business and economics. So this is the first unit. So we are having business entities, business interaction, business types. Okay, from this lesson, six sole partner, single, double partnership development, and what are the types of partners. These kind of things we are having from this unit 1. Now, the point is in unit 1, business and economics. Business and economics. So, let me know that somewhere we are talking about business and economics. Without business and without economical issues, we cannot do anything. So, why? Because they are interrelated to economics or interrelated to business, we are going to run our life or daily life. Every human being is related to economy. So every human being is related to economy. Without economy, we cannot do anything. We cannot survive in the society. Okay. So for example, living status, we are living status. Now followed that. Now we will go to running our activities through business. Interrelated to economy means money or human resources and everything is interrelated into the economics. Right? So what is business and what is economics? The small introductions. What is business and what is economic? Somewhere we are talking. Sir, what are you doing? Means I am a businessman. So what? Businessman. So what is the meaning of business? Right. What's the meaning of business? Anyone? Please. The activity, business is nothing but the activity which deals with the activity which deals with the production. The activity deals with the production. Exchanging the goods and services. Exchanging the goods and services. It is called business. We are gaining extra amount of particular goods and services. It is called business. So once again, the activity which deals with the production, is interrelated to goods and services. We will get an extra amount in this particular goods and services. So this is what business. For example, take this business. So I am doing a small business, but I invested some amount in the organization. But how much I invested? 1 crore rupees I invested. So still, what I want, I get more. I get my aim is I get extra amount of particular investment. That is my aim. Then how do we get the economic? So which is we are selling and buying goods and services. On that time we are getting extra amount of particular goods and services. In particular, we are going to calculating annually. They are calculating every year. That is equal to, that is related to accounts. So now the point is business means which is deals with the activity we are going to exchange the goods and services from one place to another place. From one place to another place on that particular goods and services we are earning extra amount in a particular time, in a particular place. It is called business. Next, economy. What is economy? Somewhere we are talking economy is nothing but it's a money, right? Economy is nothing but it's a money, right? So what about economy, economics? So economic is nothing but I already said 2 seconds back in international class. So economic is integrated to human beings or human resources. Human resources. Economics involved, right? These economic activation are performed. Economic activities are performed. For economic activities are performed for economic satisfaction for individuals. Economic satisfaction for individuals. Simply I say customer satisfaction. When we are satisfied, when we are taking satisfied from the goods and services, on that time we will go to satisfied for that particular product. The same time as well as similarly we are going to talk about economic is nothing but which is activating, which is the production of goods and services. Production of goods and services, like economic activities are performed for each and every individuals. In terms of money, in terms of human resource, in terms of activities, in terms of business resources, whatever. From that particular events, we are going to satisfy is called economic. Money terms, business activities, satisfaction of goods and services, whatever, human beings, human resources, whatever things are involved in economics. This is the business and economics. Business and economics. Now, the point is, business structure and business forms. Business structures and business forms. See that business. This is the first topic: business structures and business form. Business forms. So we are already talking about what is business and what is economics. But what type of terms and what type of terminology we need? Then how do you run the business? So we have structure of business and we have business forms. Okay. So every human beings are required to perform the terms. Human beings are required to perform the terms, conditions or satisfy of the deals. So we are following the terms and conditions in business structure. So we are following the terms and conditions of business structures. So in business structures we have two types. First one is economic business entities, economic. And non-economic. Economic and non-economic. We have two types of business structure: economic and non-economic. So, what is economic activities? Economic activity. Write down here: economic activity and non-economic activity. So, what are the things are involved in economic activity? What are the things are involved in non-economic activity? First one, for example, economic activity. The activities undertaken with economic activities. The economic activities undertaken with the economic activities. All economic activities are income carrying from this economic activities. Economic means getting money, in terms of money, in terms of service, in terms of human beings, or in terms of goods and services, whatever. So in this process we are earning money. We are earning money in economic activity. For example, take one machinery. Okay, one machinery or one goods and services. For example, take one Colgate toothpaste or soap. So we are making or we are made up of some goods and made up of some products with raw material. After that, we are so selling into the market. We are earning extra money. That is not economic activity in terms of money or in terms of resources. So that is the meaning of economic activity, right? So what is the example? Production of goods, selling and buying of goods. Example, best example, production of goods, selling and buying of goods. This is what economic activity. Non-economic activity. Quite opposite to economic activity of anybody? Non-economic activity. The activities which are undertaken for social, religious. It is not related to money terms. Social, religious, and social activities. Culture and psychological. That is what is culture and psychological and simultaneously reasons can be termed from this non-economic activity. Non-economic activity. It is completely related money terms. It is not related to money terms. This is for social activities in terms of culture, in terms of psychological feelings, in type of situational activities. Okay, this is not related to money. So that's why we call it as a non-economic activity. For example, take non-economic activity, charitable work, housewives. They are not accepting, they are not recognizing money from this non-economic activity. They are giving to service to other. It is called non-economic. Homemaker, your mummy or your daddy or charitable workers. So like that, this is what non-economic activity. So economic activity and non-economic activity. This is the business structure. This is the business structure. Just write down. This is business structure. So in this movement, we are having classification of business. Is clear? Just write down. Right? Classification of business or types. Not type or classification. Na? First one, business. First one, business. Next one, profession. Next one, profession. First one is business, second one profession, and third one is what? After profession we need employment. Okay. So classification of business. So what do you mean by business? Just few seconds back I already said business. Which activity deals with the goods and services? We are earning extra amount on particular goods and service. It is called a business. We will do in particular time or particular place. Okay. So that is what a business. The activity which deals with the production and economic of goods and services. Is it clear? The example I already said to you. Okay. Next, profession. What is profession? So this word derived from the proficio. This word derived from the proficio. Profession is derived Latin word, that is what Greek word proficio. So this proficio means who are having special skills from their particular work. It is called a profession. So profession is an occupation which involves the giving professional securities or professional skills to others. Is it called profession? So who are involved in their particular profession? Okay, their particular profession called as a profession. So in this profession, we are learning or we are doing more communication skills from this profession word. For example, take teaching. Teaching is a profession. That is my profession. So I give to good information to student. I represent to students. So that is what we are having teaching skills or we are having something skills. For example, take computer operator. For example, take administration department. So administration department, the accountant having a full communication skills in their work in accounting package or in accounting tally or in accounting focus or whatever. He is having good communication skills. He provided good information and he deals with so many packages. That is not their profession. Okay, this is the profession. Example, their works, our works, who are having good communication skills from this profession. Next, employment. What is employment? I am an employee. What is employment? What? Tell me anybody. Such kind of persons are having. Right, employment, when a person gives their personal service, when a person gives his personal service under agreement called as a employment. One employee give one agreement to one organization. His service is good, but his service to our organization, but he will give the service to organization. So under agreement or 2 years or 1 year or 3 years, under agreement they will completed their works in a employment status. So that is the employment. So this employment situation is made up of two persons. That is what an agreement. It is depend upon one person to another person. In between they are doing their works and they are provided good communication skills to others and provided good information in the situation. Good information provided to the organization. So this is the employment strategy. In between have to take salaries and have to take promotions and have to take any kind of things, such kind of things from this employment opportunity. So he in this employment he couldn't able to permanent because of the employment status is depends upon their own work. It depends upon their own work. If he will do good work, then definitely he will gain a good promotion from the organization. If he could not satisfy from the organization, is some classifications are find out from this place employment. So employment and employment is an agreement in between two persons. He is provided their services, he will take salaries or wages or anything. That is what employment. So this is what classification of business. What are the types we are having? Business, profession and employment. Business and profession and employment. So this is the classification. Just write down. Next one is business forms. Theory of forms. Theory of forms. Form is nothing but it's a company or it's an organization. It's a company or organization. First one is optimizing theory. Optimizing. Second one is non-optimizing theory. optimizing theory and non-optimizing theory. So optimizing theory, we have more derived two types. So optimizing theory, non-optimizing theory. So optimizing theory, again we have two types: profit maximization theory, profit maximization theory. So in this profit maximization theory, apart from the optimizing theory, next one marginal theory. Next one is marginal theory. Just write down. So again derived through ways. This one also. Just write down. Okay, so profit, the marginal theory, Bowman's model, Bowman's model, Marsh model, again non-optimizing theory, two ways, Simon's model, Say's model, so this is the theory of form. Once again, theory of form, optimizing theory, non-optimizing theory. So under optimizing theory, we are having two ways. That is what profit maximization theory and next marginal theory. So under profit maximization theory, this is the extra things. Okay. So profit maximization, loss minimization theory, and equal and sales marginal theory. Next under marginal theory, so Bowman's model and March model. Bowman's model and March model. Next, non-optimizing theory, Simon's model and Say's model. These are the theories of business forms. These are the theories of business forms. Just write down, note down all of you fast. Make it. Okay. Now go to the point of optimization theory. Why this theory we are using, where it is used? So optimization theory is completely economics in both. So always economics in both ways traveling. So that is what both positive way and negative way. Positive way and negative way. So it helps to explain the growth of sales. It helps to explain the profit maximization of business. Profit maximization of business. The various economic strategies we are going to find out in this optimizing theory. It's determined of situation of organization. Extreme values. optimizing theory, two ways following normative and positive, and which would be enhancement of business, which could be enhancement of business. The minimize loss and maximize profit. It is identified from this optimizing theory. The constant of maximum profit, constant of minimum loss. The constant of maximum profit and minimum loss. Maximum profit, one thing, and minimum loss. The constant always being is this constant from this optimizing theory. It's determinant of sales, product sales, and growth of quantity. So this is the optimizing theory. And next one, so under optimizing theory, profit maximization theory is there, and marginal theory is there. So what is profit maximization? So profit maximization is one of the most common, widely accepted this thing. One of the most commonly accepted profit maximization theory. So in this theory, a profit are obtained by total revenue from the total cost. How to analyze of profit maximization? Total revenue, you have to take in total revenue from total cost. So how do we get this total revenue and total cost? So I already said the total cost is depend upon the product making or product cost and product raw material, samples and everything are involved in this total cost, which is we are going to identify which is we are going to mark the product price, and that time we are going to analyzing the total things under product service. Total cost, total revenue means which is we are going to sold out, which is we are going to sell into the market. After end of the business, we are going to calculate the turnover of business, that is called revenue. It is considered into the goods and services. So profit maximization concept is now these profit maximization concepts undergoes to now calculating from this status, that is what total revenue and total cost of product. This is the profit maximization theory. It is the most element, it is an important element from this business concept. The maximization is one of the most common, widely accepted in this element. Okay, so profit is equal to what? Just few seconds back I said profit is equal to total what? Profit is equal to total income minus total expenditure. Total income minus total expenditure. Total income minus total expenditure. So from these objectives profit maximization, the first one is total quantity and total cost and total revenue we are going to calculating from this profit maximization. Second objective is total income minus total expenditure. So this profit maximization is interrelated to its total depend upon sales, product sales and product growth and product quality. On that time we are going to calculate the profit maximization theory, which is we are making an alternative in one product. So which is we are going to make some growth in sales, which product we are introducing into the market, we are going to be using through channels. So under these things are considered into profit maximization theory. So how do we get profit maximization theory? Two formulas, that is what? Total revenue minus total assets, and next one total income minus total expenditure. This is the profit maximization. Next one, marginal theory. This one, marginal theory. So what is margin? Somewhere we are talking about this word marginal theory. So marginal theory means consideration of price or consideration of cost product. This is called a marginal theory. We are extrapolating, we are decided on consideration price of product. So that's why called as a marginal theory. So under marginal theories we have Bowman's model and March model. So Bowman's model is a writer, he is a scientist in economic philosophy, economics analysis, Bowman's and March model. So these two Bowman's model. So in this Bowman's model, maximum sales, just write down objectives, maximum. Yes, maximum sales and minimum loss.